What is going on, guys? So today we're checking out a pretty unique product in general. This is the Wethm Sleep Enhancer. It comes in this nice tiny little box, but this does a whole lot more than you'd probably expect. So with that said, let's check it out. Now, ultimately, this is a sleep tracker, but it is much, much more as well. It is actually designed as a sleep improvement system as a whole. Now, it monitors everything from your heart rate, your breathing rate, sleep stages, you name it. On top of that, it also takes into account your room's temperature, humidity, and noise level. What it's really trying to do is trying to take a holistic view of your entire sleep scenario to help you understand it better and determine how well you're actually resting. Now, on top of that, it also acts as a sleep inducer by using these really, really nice, gentle vibrations to help you fall asleep a lot faster. Essentially what it does is it gives you this soothing vibration cadence that helps you kind of lull into sleep. Now, when I was using it, basically what I did is I just kind of laid there with my eyes closed and focused on the vibrations, and it was almost kind of like some kind of meditative response that I had that helped me just gently ease into sleep and helped me stay a whole lot more focused on actually falling asleep and keeping my mind from racing. It was really, really relaxing. The other thing that's really cool about this is you can use those same vibrations to set a vibration alarm that gives you a gentle nudge to kind of help you wake up in the morning a little more peacefully than a standard type alarm clock. The other thing that's really cool is that because it's monitoring your sleep and kind of where you are in your sleep cycle, it can actually start the vibrations and start bringing you out of sleep before your actual time to help you wake up and not feel so groggy. It just kind of gently says, wake up, your alarm's about to go off, and then there you are. Now, all of that is super cool and it works really, really well. But one other thing that I want to mention is that there's another service that they include that's called Harmony. And this is a feature that you can actually check on your family's sleep no matter where they live. So this is great for people who want to keep an eye on their parents or their kids remotely. Basically, it allows you to connect multiple units into the app, and it allows you to cycle through them and check out how everybody else is sleeping. So for somebody like me who has 2 daughters, I can actually check to make sure that they're getting good sleep and see kind of what their sleep cycles are like. And it's really important for me to be able to do that. The other thing that's great is especially if you live remotely and you have maybe, let's say, elderly parents or elderly people that you're in care of, and you want to just kind of track their sleep and see how well they're doing, you can do that remotely as well. So it's very convenient. It is an extra service charge if you want to add multiple units to their Harmony system, but ultimately, if you want to get that information about somebody else, it's a great way to do it. Now, one thing I do want to mention is that when you talk about this sleeping, so obviously I sleep with my partner, and they want to make sure that for best results, you want to sleep on this by yourself. So, obviously if you're a snuggler person, right, you both don't want to be on the sensor, and you want to obviously try to be your best to avoid moving around a ton. So ultimately, you do have to kind of work with it to find the right specific cadence for you and how it works best for you, but they do recommend that you are the only one on the sensor and that you try to minimize your motion while you're on it, but obviously in your sleep you can't do much about that, but that's just what they recommend. So me personally, after spending a few nights with this, I've got to say it was a really, really cool experience. I felt like the sleep induction worked really, really well. The vibrations were super calming and just very, very nice. I will say though, there is one thing that I will mention about that is if you're the only one using it and you do sleep with a partner, the vibrations can transfer through the mattress a little bit. So mess with the levels a little bit, keep them on the lower side if you're sleeping with somebody else, and that can help you. But ultimately, it was really, really nice for me. It didn't bother my partner at all once I kind of found a level that was a little bit more reduced. And again, my goal was to focus on the vibrations and use it kind of as a meditative entryway into sleep, and it worked really, really well. And so the other thing I will mention is that, finding the right sleep settings and for the sleep induction and for the alarm kind of takes a little bit of trial and error. So definitely play with it till you find the right mixture for you. But if you guys are really serious about finding a really kind of innovative way to track your sleep, something that can help you kind of ease into sleep a little bit better if that's a hard process for you to go through normally, this is a really, really cool device. Very easy to set up, very easy to kind of get going and get started with, and it works really, really well. So if you're looking for something like this, definitely consider checking this out. But guys, as usual, I hope this video was helpful for you, and I'll see you in the next one.